Hi, I'm Kelly Heath, a senior certified yoga teacher in Santa Barbara, California. So often we sit and work for long periods of time bent over our computer or our tablet or our other tech thingy. And since you don't have your fluid stance deck yet, I'm here to offer you a short yoga break and ways to get moving and breathing right now. So we can begin by scooting your chair away from your desk. Place your feet a little wider than hip width. Bring your elbows to your knees and take a deep breath into your low back. If you're able, bring your elbows to your shins or maybe even the hands to the floor and drop your head all the way down. Soften the jaw and take a few deep breaths into the low back. One more full breath. And then rising back up. Bring your feet about hip width apart now, or closer together. And bring your hands to your knees. As you press into your hands, lift your chest, opening your collarbone and throat. Take a full, wide breath into your lungs. As you exhale, round the spine like an angry cat. Bring your chin to your chest and soften the low belly into the spine. A couple more of those. Inhale a full, wide breath in. So we're just bringing in some counter movement to all this rounding and sitting over the computer that we do. Exhale, rounding in. One more of those. A full, wide breath in as you press through the hands. Then exhale, chin to chest, rounding in. And then come to neutral. Place your left hand on your right knee and your right hand somewhere behind you on your chair. Take a full wide breath in, sitting taller in your chair. And as you exhale, gazing over the right shoulder. A few breaths here. And rather than pushing and forcing into the twist, let it come from your breath. The inhales lengthen the spine. And the exhales twist. One more. And then release to center and change sides. Take your right hand to your left knee and your left hand somewhere behind you on your chair. Use that inhale to sit really tall. Then exhale, gazing over the left shoulder. But again, not forcing or pushing. We have plenty of that going on in our life as it is. So in this moment, allow it to come from your breath. Inhale, sit tall. Then exhale, a little rotation in the spine, mostly coming from the low belly. One more. Beautiful. And then release to center. So for this one, take your right ankle to your left knee. And actually you can really root your hips back in your chair, because for this one we're going to really extend the heart, which just feels divine. So you don't have to go much further, but if you want to, you can. You can sort of press into your shin, really breathing into that outer right hip. It's a half pigeon variation, one of my favorites. Always feels good. And then release and change sides. Set the right foot down. Take your left ankle to your right knee. Take a full breath in, really lifting the heart. And then exhaling, deepening to your own degree. So enjoy this moment in your outer left hip. Sending it a breath or two. Perfect. And then sitting back up, just another moment in your wrist. Think of all the communication and connection that we send out through our hands. So it's just a moment of self-care. So spinning your right palm out, take the left hand to the back of the right thumb. And as you pull the thumb back toward you, extend out through the heel of the hand, keeping the elbow pressing up and the shoulder blade drawing down the back. Breathing generously as you move to the right pointer finger and the right middle finger. Not that you have any use for your middle finger for any loved ones. Your ring finger and your pinky finger. And then change sides, coming to that left hand, extending through the heel of the hand and the elbow, but remembering to keep the head of the arm bone down. Coming to that left pointer finger, the left middle finger, the left ring finger, and the left pinky finger. And then moving the wrist in the other direction, point your fingers straight down And take the back of the right hand into the left palm as you pull the fingers straight down, really actually pulling the fingers, and then drawing the hand up into that right forearm. And change sides. Drawing the right or the left fingers down, drawing them into the left forearm. So much more blood flow into the hands and the wrists. And then interlace the hands and just sort of figure 8 your wrists a moment. Whichever direction you're going, see if you can roll it the other way. It's like patting your head and rubbing your belly for me. And then a moment for your neck. So drop your right ear to your right shoulder and extend your left arm back behind you. So it's out to the side, back behind you, and a little bit down. And you'll find this sort of sweet spot along the outer left neck. And if you've been sitting for a while, this may be a pretty big moment. So just be gentle, use your breath, don't go too far. And then release to center and change sides. So drop your left ear to your left shoulder, extend your right arm out. So it reaches out, down, and back a bit. And you'll feel there's a nice spot. It's a little different for everyone. You can even move your chin up and down a bit to find into where you want to hang out for a breath or two. Good. And then release. And then for the last one, take your hands to the back of your chair. If you have the kind of chair that you can hold on, then you can grab onto the chair. Otherwise, like me, if you have a chair like me, then you can root your hands behind you and really lift up through the heart. So this is just a big counter movement for all the rounding over and typing and texting that we do. So a big lift of the heart here, a few deep breaths. Careful not to drop in the neck. So even the neck is extending evenly from the spine, shoulders on the back, elbows bent. One more breath. And then release. So that's it. Great job. Thank you so much for supporting us. Fluid Stance is all about creating a culture of movement. If you feel inspired, please share this campaign with your friends and family.